tiren una lluvia de pétalos a Luis y a Sheridan cuando lleguen.
They'll be here soon for the passion. ¿Los tenemos que aventar? Sí, cómo no.
No, yo tengo la cámara, ¿eh?
My son and your daughter should be back from their commitment ceremony at the church any minute.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad to see our loved ones so happy, even if we can't share openly as family.
¡Ya llegaron los novios! ¡Luis y Sheridan are here!
I love you so much. I never want to spend another day apart from you.
I love you too. I just want to be with you today, tomorrow, and always.
Thank you so much for being part of our special day.
We're honored to be here. We've really come to think of you as family.
So we feel the same way about you both as well, don't we, sweetheart?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Luis, Sheridan, vengan conmigo. La familia de mi primo Roberto lo quieren conocer.
Okay. We'll see you later.
Enjoy.
Have a good time.
Oh, they make such a gorgeous couple, don't they?
They sure do.
And I know that you and Pilar were a lovely couple, too.
Where did that come from?
Darling, I saw your face when Luis and Sheridan declared their love for each other in the church. I know you were thinking about your wedding and the vows that you took with Pilar.
Hey. ¿Qué te pasa, mija? Did the fetal test show that there's something wrong with one of the babies after all?
No, Mama. My babies are fine. As long as Ivy doesn't get her way.
Ivy? What does she have to do with any of this?
Ivy heard that I'd been brought in for a checkup, and she came to see what was wrong. And then Ethan told her that I had seduced him into having sex with me, and that one of the babies could be ours.
Well, I'm not surprised that Ethan confided in Ivy. They've always been close.
Well, that's not the worst part. Now that Ivy has a clue that both babies aren't Gwen and Ethan's, she's threatening into taking the babies away from me when they're born, saying that I'm an unfit mother.
Teresa seducing Ethan was very wrong. So I understand Ivy feeling the way she does.
Yeah, but I can't let these babies go, Mom. I have to keep them. And get little Ethan back.
You lied to Gwen and Ethan about giving them their babies in exchange for their returning your son to you. If you continue these deceptions, there will be consequences, Teresa. Dire consequences. Rebecca is already suspicious that something is going on, and now Ivy is involved.
Look, don't worry about me, okay, Mama? I'll think of something.
Tú no tienes idea, mija. Have you learned nothing from your past mistakes? You lied about being with Julian, so you lost Ethan. You've lied about so many things. When are you going to see that deception only brings about pain and destruction? That all that secrets do is ruin lives?
That's right, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald. I mean, because of my mother's secrets, I've been sleeping with my own brother.
What?
My mother's lies have destroyed my whole family.
You see, my father couldn't abide having a grandson who wasn't white. That's why he or one of his henchmen stole you from the hospital the night you were born and kept us apart all these years. My father is evil with a heart of stone. He forced me to end my relationship with Eve because she wasn't good enough or white enough to be a Crane, much less the mother of a Crane heir. I am so sorry for this horrible situation.
You blame your father for this?
Yes, I do.
What about you?
Excuse me?
You let Alistair end things with you and my mother. You let me, your son, be lost to you my whole life. You know, maybe it's you who can't deal with having a black son.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I hate to interrupt. I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for coming to our commitment ceremony.
We are so glad that you're all here to share in this special day.
That's right. And even though we actually aren't officially, legally married yet, in our hearts we are. We're soulmates. We always have been, and we always will be, and we'll be together forever.
And beyond.
That's right. And I pledge to you to make you laugh today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter, and make you the happiest woman in the world. And I swear to you, now that we're together, no one will ever come between us again.
I want you to know I really understand if you were thinking about your wedding to Pilar. You married her because you loved her, and I know she loved you.
I was thinking about my wedding. And Pilar and I were deeply in love.
And you would still be with her if it weren't for me and all that happened back then.
It wasn't you, Catherine. It was Alistair. He forced us to leave Harmony.
Yeah. He would have killed you for trying to protect me from his abuse, and then he would have killed me.
I hated leaving my wife and children, but we had no choice.
You know, I take such comfort in that Louise and Sheridan are truly happy.
Paloma, too.
Paloma, too. And I pray that Julian is as happy as Sheridan is now.
Maybe you're just like your old man. You know, he didn't want a grandchild of color. Maybe you don't want a child with black blood or a black wife. Maybe that's why you gave up my mother without a fight when she was pregnant with me.
You're being ridiculous.
Am I? I remember Crystal, that singer that was going to tell me about my parents but got shot on the wharf before she could. She said my father was a racist. And when you were hanging out with Whitney and me and those rappers walked by, you thought they were gangbangers because they were black.
It was the manner that was threatening. It wasn't the color of their skin.
Would a bunch of white boys have pushed the same button? I didn't think so.
Chad, listen to me. Everyone has some degree of prejudice towards someone or something. It's just a sad fact of human nature. Now, your father's not perfect, none of us are, but he is not a racist.
Then why did Crystal say he was?
Maybe it was Crystal's way of explaining why Julian abandoned me. Or maybe Crystal had a prejudice of her own against wealthy men. I don't know. I mean, I know my Aunt Irma was not happy that I was involved with a white man, and she didn't even care about the circumstances. It was a different time back then. But one thing has not changed, and that is Alistair's contempt for anyone white, black, or in between who doesn't have the right pedigree. Look how he treated Ethan when it came out Ethan wasn't Julian's son. Your father may have his flaws, but Crystal had the wrong take.
Then why didn't you try to find me sooner? Why'd you let me go on all this time thinking you didn't want me?
Chad, we thought that you died in infancy.
As soon as we found out that you were alive, we started looking for you.
Alistair kept throwing up all sorts of roadblocks. He even shot your father, rather than let him find out your identity.
He took a bullet for me. Okay, then why the 180? Why is Alistair finally admitting that I'm your son?
Because I defied him and stood by Eve when the truth about her past came out. His telling us that you are our son was a way to punish me for loving your mother.
So you see the kind of anguish that Alistair has caused us?
And his ruining your future with Whitney is just a bonus in his cruel mind.
Whitney. My lover. My sister. God, I need to talk to her about this.
Chad, I know that you mean well, but I really think that she needs time to absorb all this.
I agree.
I don't care what you say. I need to work things out with Whitney.
Chad, what is there to work out? Honey, you're her half-brother.
Look, I don't have all the answers. Okay, I just know I need to see Whitney.
After I left Teresa earlier, I found my mother and Julian in the hospital records room, and my mom was checking Chad's DNA against the hospital database. Again, you know, just to make sure. But there's no mistake. Chad is Mom and Julian's son.
So it was true, after all.
So not only am I Chad's fiancée, I'm also his half-sister.
I'm so sorry you're hurting, Whitney.
Me too.
Neither of you guys get it. Yeah, no one does. I mean, I've been sleeping with my brother. You understand? I've slept with him. I can't even think about it without... What am I gonna do, you guys? I mean, how am I supposed to get past something like this?
We have to get past it together.
Chad, just go away. I can't talk to you. I can't even look at you.
How do you think I feel, Whitney? You're my sister. All right, you're my sister and my lover.
I guess you could say those were the days. My family and I, we were so close. Simone and I, we never talk anymore. I guess Whitney's gonna marry Chad despite the situation between me and Eve.
You know what? Why don't we have the reception right here? Show Eve that life has gone on without her.
I wonder how Whitney and Chad's marriage plans are coming.
We could have them over for dinner tomorrow night. I've been dying to use the good china.
No, Liz, that would really hurt Simone's feelings.
You're right, TC. We wouldn't want to seem insensitive.
I just hope planning her future with Chad is some comfort to Whitney at a time like this.
How are we supposed to get past this, Chad? We just found out we're brother and sister and we've committed incest.
Whitney, we didn't know we were family when we hooked up.
Okay, and that makes it all right?
I'm just saying, we can't beat ourselves up over what happened.
Chad, we slept together. There's no getting past that.
Whitney, I'm sorry. I know there are no easy answers on how to handle the situation, but it could have been worse.
How?
Well, at least you discovered that you were brother and sister before you got married and started a family.
Oh my God. I'm pregnant. What am I gonna do? I can't talk about this anymore, okay? I'm sorry.
Whitney, please.
No, Chad, please, just leave me alone, okay?
We have to pray, Mija. We have to pray that God can somehow ease their pain and help them have the strength to put their lives back together.
That's a tall order, Mama. Even for God.
I still can't believe it. Of all people, Chad is Julian and Eve's son.
Pilar, have you seen Whitney?
She was just here, Eve.
Chad was too, and when Whitney left, he went after her.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry for the situation. I'm sorry for Chad, for Whitney, and I'm sorry for you both as well.
Thank you, Pilar.
That's very kind of you, especially given the way I've treated you over the years.
Loving Eve has changed you, Julian. Changed you for the better.
It has.
I want to find Whitney. I want to talk to her.
I'll bring the car around. I have a fairly good idea where she might be.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's a call for you and your daughter from Mexico.
Do you want to take it in my office? It's more private.
I hope nothing's wrong.
Oh, I didn't get that sense at all.
All right, well, go, Mia, you go ahead, okay? I want to speak with Eve. I'll join you soon.
Okay, Mama. Oh, I'm really sorry for you, Whitney, and Chad, and everything you're going through.
Thank you, Teresa. Oh, God, what a nightmare.
Eve, I know how desperate you were to find your son.
I know it was going to solve all of my problems. My daughters would open up their heart to my son, and in loving him, they would open their hearts to loving me again, and I'd put my family back together. TC and my daughters and my son, and now that is not going to happen. That's never going to happen. I've ruined my life, and I've destroyed the lives of everyone that I love.
You are my passion for life.
Listen, yeah, I feel kind of guilty about thinking to Pilar my wedding.
Martin, don't. I understand. It's natural. It is.
Yeah, I don't want you to think that I don't love you, because I do. I mean, we've spent so much time together and we've shared so much. It feels like, I don't know, like we're married, even though it's not official.
But legally, Pilar is your wife. And
No, before you say anything. You're more than that, much more. Now, if we'd met sooner under different circumstances, hey, who knows how things might have turned out.
Martin, do me a favor. Don't pretend to downplay what Pilar meant to you just to make me feel better. Please. I'm glad that you remember your wedding day as the happy event that it was. Unfortunately for me, my wedding with Alistair was the beginning of an end. And by the time I realized what a monster he was, it was too late. You saw his cruelty firsthand.
I did. And we'll get revenge on Alistair for what he did to us and our children. And then when it's time, we'll let everyone know who we really are and we'll suffer the consequences of our deception. But until that time, we must keep this a secret. We don't want to, shock Sheridan and Luis by dropping a bomb on their happiness, or even throw Paloma for a loop. And we most certainly don't want to give Alistair another reason to attack our families.
Martin, I've been thinking, do you think that if Pilar knew that you were alive, it might boost her spirits and help her get well faster?
I admit it's tempting, but, we couldn't expect Pilar to keep news like that a secret. I mean, word would get out, and then everyone, and I mean everyone, would find out. Honey, let's just enjoy Luis and Sheridan's happy time right now, okay?
Theo? Tia? Do you want to say something to Mama and Teresa back in Harmony?
You know what, sweetheart? Why don't you just give us a little chance to gather our thoughts first, okay?
Yes, we'll get back to you before you take the videotape home.
I'm not taking tonight's celebration. I'm sending it back to Harmony over the internet.
What?
Yes. Get ready for your close-ups. In just a few minutes, Mama and Teresa will be able to see all of us here, live.
Eve, you can't blame yourself. I mean, you didn't even know your son was alive until recently. What happened was beyond your control.
I tried telling that to Whitney. She blames me for all of it.
At least you have Julian. He's being very strong for you.
Pilar, he is. I don't know how I would ever be able to thank him enough. I could never believe Julian could love me that much. He's just been my rock. Standing there beside me, defending me, and all the time knowing full well that all I want is my family, my daughters, and my husband back.
Car's out front. And you're positive that you want to go after Whitney now?
Yes, but how do you know where she is?
Assuming she went home instead of back to Chad's place.
Oh, God. DC, if Whitney tells DC about Chad...
all hell will break loose.
God, I pray that Julian and Eve can avert disaster with TC.
Simone went to go help Kay to check out of the hospital, but I have not heard from Whitney all day. I think I'll give her a call. Whitney, what's wrong?
Daddy.
Sweetheart, what's going on? Why are you so upset?
Chad, I just found out that
Chad.
Chad.
What the hell did you do to my daughter?
All right, let me get this straight. Your mother and sister will be able to see everyone here live on the internet.
See, it'll be like they're here, celebrating Luis and Sheridan's happiness with us. Oh, wait. Bueno?
Paloma? It's Teresa. Is everything all right? A nurse told Mom and me we had a call, and then when we came to take it, no one was on the line.
Sorry, my surprise wasn't ready.
What surprise?
Is Mama there?
Yes, she's right here.
We need to get out of here before Pilar sees us on camera.
But I don't think she'll recognize us because of the surgery.
No, I wonder.
Well, Luis and Sheridan didn't recognize us.
They were young when we were forced to leave Harmony, but Pilar knows us both as adults. Our faces may have changed, but our mannerisms and our voice haven't. And don't forget, Pilar thought that she recognized my voice that time I called her hospital room.
Oh, right. You're right.
Oh, I mean, I think that we need to stay out of the limelight and not give her any chance to see us, on camera.
Martin, what if Pilar recognizing you were a good thing? What if knowing that you were alive gave her the boost she needs to fight this blood disease?
Oh, Mama, I can't wait to come home to Harmony.
Yeah. I'll be so glad when I see my baby girl again.
Well, that's my surprise.
What? I don't understand.
Look at Dr. Russell's computer. The nurse that told you I was calling helped me to set things up.
Okay, hold on. I'll put it on speakerphone.
Oh, okay. Rubén! Ven acá, ayúdame.
Oh my God, Paloma! Tia Maria sends us your pictures all the time, but they don't do you any justice. Look at you, how beautiful and grown up you are.
Gracias, Mama.
What's going on down there? It looks like you're at some kind of celebration.
I'll let the guests of honor tell you themselves. Luis! Sheridan! Es Mama y Teresa!
Mama! Teresa?
We wish you were here.
Luis, did you and Sheridan get married?
No, we exchanged vows, but only for ourselves.
We're celebrating our relationship, our future together.
That's right. We'll have the real wedding once we get back to Harmony, okay?
And I'm going to be a bridesmaid.
Right.
Oh my God, if only your father were here to see this. Paloma and Luis together, and Luis so happy with Sheridan.
Well, if Papa was still alive, why hasn't he come back to us?
I'm sure there's a reason, Teresa, a good reason.
No, Mama, there's no good reason to leave your family. Papa doesn't want to be with us. If he did, he would be here, but we haven't heard from him in years. We should be like him and just forget about him the way he's forgotten about us.
Mama, how you feeling, by the way?
Well, seeing you and Sheridan happy has made me feel better than I have in ages, mijo.
She said seeing us together is making her feel better already.
Maybe the time to tell Pilar you're alive is now.
What the hell did you do to hurt my little girl?
I didn't do anything to Whitney, Coach Russell. Not intentionally, anyway.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Daddy, it's complicated, please.
I don't care how complicated it is. I'm gonna make it.
No, you don't understand.
Whitney's right, TC. Her being upset isn't Chad's fault.
Oh, let me guess. It's Eve's.
You know what, Eve? You got some nerve showing up here with Julian. I told you never show your face in this house again.
I'm sorry, TC. I just came to see about Whitney.
So is Liz right? Do you have Whitney upset about something? What is it, Eve? What the hell did you do to my family this time?
Yes, Eve. What fresh hell have you inflicted on my niece and her fiancé?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sweetheart, honey, what is it? What has you so upset?
Daddy, it's...
Eve, what the hell did you do to her? Why is she so upset?
TC, it's the situation. It's Whitney's situation with Chad.
What the hell do you mean?
We didn't know until just now.
Know what?
Go ahead. Tell Coach Russell why Whitney's so upset. Tell him. Mom? Dad?
What? Who?
Oh, my God. This is too good to be true.
Is what Chad said right?
Mom, why don't you go ahead and tell Daddy? Tell Daddy that Chad is your long-lost son with Julian, and that because of your secrets and lies, Chad and I have been committing incest.
All right.
Es mi mamá.
Saludos de México.
Pilarcita, ¿cómo estás? Te extrañamos.
Oh, hola, Edgardo, Lola. I haven't seen you in so many years.
Pilar, you must take a plane down here. We've missed you so. Your daughter, she's almost all grown up and just beautiful.
Estamos contentos, Pilar, de que te sientas mejor, mi reina. Cuídate. Te extrañamos.
Gracias.
Teresa, will you be like Luis and get married soon?
I'm just focused on being a mother for now. Mama, Teresa, my friend Ruben said he will keep working the camera so you can see the party while I visit with friends, okay?
Está bien, mija, gracias.
Nos vemos, corazón.
Ciao.
What do you think about telling Pilar that you're here with Paloma?
You know, I'm not sure that this is the right time. You know, Pilar's still weak from her blood disease. She heard her husband's voice coming out of a stranger's face. Who knows what the shock could do to her?
No matter what your face looks like, hearing your voice, knowing you're alive and well, it might be the greatest gift in the world to Pilar.
Oh, God. You know, us old married couples. Time to hit the sack, get some rest.
Or not.
Well. Thank you all very much for being part of our very special day.
Yes. Luis y yo les agradecemos desde el fondo de nuestro corazón.
Incest. You and Chad committed incest?
We didn't know, Coach Russell. We fell in love, never dreaming that we were half brother and sister.
Stop saying that, okay? Please stop saying that you love me, okay?
I can't. I still do. And I think you still love me too.
Please, just leave me alone.
Is Chad really your son with Julian?
Oh, my God. Chad and Whitney have been intimate. Repeatedly. Now these two kids are planning to be married. Oh, God, this is a nightmare for you.
I'm sorry, TC. We didn't know that Chad was our son until just now.
I've been trying to learn our son's identity for some time, but Father kept stopping me, and finally, when he knew it would cause the most pain, he admitted the truth.
Don't you dare blame this on Alistair. You two knew you had a son out there together, and you chose to keep it a secret.
Back when I tried to help Chad find his parents by matching his DNA against everyone on record at the hospital, Alistair changed the results so that we wouldn't know the truth. Whitney and Chad only got as involved as they did because Alistair stopped us from knowing that they were brother and sister.
Mom, will you please shut up? You know, why do you keep trying to explain this away? You and Julian knew you had a son together, and you never said anything to anybody about it. And then when it came out that Simone and I did have a brother, you said he was dead. You are a liar. That's what you are. And now your lies have destroyed my life.
Mine too.
Oh my God, I just wish I was dead.
No, Whitney's right. You need to stop blaming Alistair for everything that's happened. If you would have been honest from the get-go, I wouldn't be engaged to marry my sister. You ruined my life. And Whitney's too.
Whitney, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for you and Chad, and I am sorry that your mother turned out to be a lying piece of trash whose secrets have destroyed all of our lives.
TC, please.
She shattered my dreams of having a tennis career. Now she shattered your dreams of having a life with Chad.
TC, I didn't know.
Oh, right. Just like you didn't know that Father would molest me when you left to seek your fame and fortune.
Look at what you've done, Eve. Look how you've ruined all of our lives, and Chad's too.
I hate you. Both of you.
I'm so happy for Luis and Sheridan.
Yo también, mija. If only your father were here to see this.
Mama, stop saying that. Papa abandoned us. You know, and if he is still alive, I never want to see him again.
Gracias, Rubén.
De nada.
Tío, tía, está time for you to say hello to my mother and sister back in Harmony.
You know, Paloma, I'm sure there's other people here that Pilar and Teresa would rather see than us.
But both of you have always been like family to me. I want my mother and sister to know who Senor and Senora Wheeler are. Say hello to Harmony!
Who is that?
Mama, Teresa, this is Senor and Senora Wheeler.
Oh, Paloma told me about them. The Wheelers live at Tia Maria's Inn, and oh God, they've been so loving to her. They've been like an aunt and an uncle to her.
Wheelers, I don't know. Something about them seems very familiar.
Oh, Tia Maria's, I'm sure she's mentioned them to you before too, you know?
No, it's more than that, much more than that.
Oh, come on, don't just stand there. Say hello to my mother and sister back in Harmony.
Maybe it's time. Maybe knowing that you're alive and well is just what Pilar needs to have one less thing to worry about and use all her energy to get well.
Hello, Pilar.
Oh, my God.
The glasses are broken. The couple's love will also be shattered.
Luis, you have ruined my life.
The Crane Empire is about to face its greatest challenge ever, and damn it, I'm not gonna lose.